stylist, who's a mentor for the company. He was doing someone's hair, and basically a woman came at the end of the shift, and because your mom was a hairstylist, at the end of the night it's like, I'm tired.
Yep.
I've had
Been on
all
your
these
feet all
people
day.
come, people, yeah, been on their feet all day. I'm like, I don't want to see nobody, I don't want to do no hair, I'm trying to get up out of here, go eat, because we don't eat.
Right.
So basically he was like, something on my heart told me I'm just gonna go and do this last haircut, and he didn't do nothing in his head. It was nothing spectacular. He was like, I went through the service. I gave her a little scalp massage, cut her hair, blow dry it, and sent her on her way. A couple months later, he gets a card in the mail saying how the woman basically was sending him a card saying, thank you so much for saving my life, because she had planned to go commit suicide. She was like, I want to get beautiful for my funeral or whatever. And I was like, oh my God.
You took one of my questions. I was just about to get to
Mm.
that, and I was going to ask you that people don't realize that hairstylists are actually therapists. Like, how many
Mhm.
times people want to, leave their spouses or going through some of their jobs, ready to commit suicide. So, can you talk about that?
Yeah.
That you guys are more than hairstylists. You guys are like
Oh my God.
doctors.
Yes, I feel like hairstylists are definitely like healers, and it's crazy because I have a lot of friends, and actually two like close friends of mine that are actually nurses as well as celebrity hairstylists and work in the industry and stuff. And it's very similar professions when like you're taking care of people, because people don't understand like our head is like this, our top chakra, our brain is in here. It's so much energy here. Like it's a lot. We hold a lot of energy, emotions, and all of that. So it's a sensitive thing. And when you think about it, like you really only let people you trust. Like I'm sure most people don't let anyone in their head. And when you do, you're like, okay, I learned my lesson, so I'm gonna have to go to someone I trust. It's a very intimate relationship that hairstylists have with our clients. So we have to be careful, like we be mindful. Like a lot of times we're getting clients, they're like spilling all of like whatever they're going through, whether it's their day or them being stressed out trying to balance parenthood, or whether it's being a wife or work or deciding if they want to quit a job or anything. They're like giving us that, like it's that vulnerable state. And we have to be really cautious on how we like receive it and how we respond. Or even if you don't know how to respond, it's always good to be, we always need someone to listen. So I've learned throughout the years. And I think even when you're working and you get so exhausted and you're like, well, I haven't really been doing that much. For
Mm.
hairstylists, I would encourage you to just like think about like the conversations that you've had, because a lot of times we're natural givers and natural healers. So we take on a lot, and energetically, like having an appointment and dealing with someone that's been going through a trauma or something that's like very stressful or whatever, it tends to wear off on us as healers. And so we have to always check ourselves and make sure like we're checking in with ourselves as well, because it is an important job.